My design students are always worried about their experience and their portfolio. And they're always saying things like, if every design job that I see requires 3 years of experience, how do I ever get that experience? It's your classic chicken-egg dilemma. Well, I'm going to show you some cool and some crazy things that you can do to start gaining experience and going after the job you want, even without a portfolio or with little to no experience at all. You'll want to start building your portfolio and gaining experience. And I suggest taking a targeted approach to doing it with these 5 tips. First, research. Research job postings for what responsibilities and roles seem to suit you best. Every company defines the roles differently, and they have different expectations. Unfortunately, there's no universal guidebook, and everyone uses slightly different vocabulary about these positions. Spend your time learning the inner workings and mission of 3 to 5 companies that you want to work for, what they expect from the position, rather than just applying for 20 jobs. Really start to understand the role, the people, and the mission of those specific companies. Learn about their hiring process and how the company hierarchy works. Understand where you fit into that hierarchy. So if you're just a beginner with 1 year of experience, you don't want to try and go after the senior roles, or maybe even the junior roles. Try focusing on landing an internship first. Reach out to other people at the company that are at your level, so maybe other interns or other juniors. Ask them about how they got in and get their advice. Remember, you're just collecting data at this point and evaluating if it's a right fit for you. Kind of like UX, in our research process, we have to gather, understand, and empathize, and we need to do the same thing with the companies that we're interested in working for. Target 2. Get educated. You'll need to learn skills and really own your craft. This step never really ends. I spend a crazy amount of time learning new things I did not know yesterday, even 11 years into the design game. It's competitive out there no matter which path you choose, so you need to love to learn, and you need to constantly improve your skills, and that takes time and practice. You won't be great right away, but with effort and experience over time, you can be better than you were yesterday if you just keep practicing and keep learning new things. Read design books, such as The Design of Everyday Things by the great Don Norman, Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. And if you don't, check out the link in the description to our top recommendations. Watch videos, read articles. See what's trending currently in the space. See what people are talking about on Medium. Subscribe to industry blogs like Envision and learn some basic stuff through vids and articles. You want to get familiar with the space and understand the general landscape so you know exactly what you want to focus on in your learning journey. There's some great beginner content out there, like the stuff on our channel, so subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Take a well-rounded, structured course with lots of process and practical exercises. Once you get the general idea and you've watched a couple of videos and read some articles, you'll want to start putting all of the theoretical stuff into practice. Human contact is really crucial, so think about finding a good mentor, invest in yourself, and it will pay you back tenfold throughout your career. Of course, you guys can check out our product design master course where we teach you all of this stuff and provide you with one-on-one mentorship and certification in product design, and I promise it will not break the bank. Choose your main design software application. It doesn't matter so much which one you choose. Most design software right now, whether it's Sketch or Figma or Adobe XD, are all really similar. Just go with the one that feels the most natural to you and allows you to be the most efficient and master it. Again, watch tutorials, take a course on that specific application if you need to. It shouldn't take more than a weekend or two to get your head around it, and then it's just about putting it to use on a regular basis. Target 3, get out there. Go to in-person and live talks and events, meetups, lectures, anything where you can gain some insight and network with others in the field. Attend trade shows and conferences. Get yourself in front of companies that might need your services. Get familiar with the state of the industry and where things are headed so you can position yourself ahead of the curve. Volunteer. This is one of my favorite ones. Maybe a company you're interested in working for is hosting an event, or maybe a remote company is doing a talk. See if you can contact them, offer your help, and make yourself over the top useful. This is actually a really powerful one because 9 times out of 10, companies will remember the person that showed up and gave their time over someone that just emailed them a stellar resume. Making that personal connection can pay itself back in the form of experience, contacts, and a memorable first impression. Target 4. Do the work. Redesign existing sites and interfaces, and not just from a visual aspect. You need to do a proper case study, document your steps, show your process and your thinking, and your final redesigns. Create hypothetical projects. This can really showcase your ability to take something from ideation to finished product. Help out a nonprofit. This is a great way to get your hands dirty working on a real project for a good cause. I'll leave a link below to some nonprofits that are looking for designers. Do a hackathon. Join other people in creating something and learn team building and collaboration skills. Apply for an internship. Gain more experience doing unpaid work in exchange for apprenticeship learning. And finally, target 5. Find a mentor. I can't tell you how important this is. You need to talk to someone who has been there before. Ask your questions, get their guidance, their perspective, and their advice. You can find mentors on LinkedIn and ask them if they're available for mentorship. Maybe shadow a designer or intern that's working at a company you're interested in working for. Post your questions on Quora and other design forums and online communities. Reach out to other designers on social media, in Facebook groups, and ask them about their experiences. So those are my tips for gaining some experience, building your portfolio, and going after those jobs you want, no matter what your skill level is. If you try any of these tactics, I would love to hear about how it goes in the comments below, because I haven't tried any of them. I'm just kidding. I've done them all, usually simultaneously. If you like this kind of stuff, you can always subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post more of it. If you're interested in learning the skills and getting career guidance and one-on-one mentorship so you can be prepared for work in the field of UI and UX, come check out our product design master course at designerup.co. Thanks again for watching. Happy designing, and I'll see you again soon.